I'm in you. On those things. We keep changing.
What's up, you guys? Today's story might honestly be one of the most explosive and uncomfortable moments in the entire Justin and Hailey narrative, because somehow this situation manages to combine rumors of old love, new disrespect, a missing husband, emotional live streams, and fans practically predicting a divorce by the end of the week. And I am telling you right now, the internet has not been this loud about these two in a very long time. Before we jump in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video, because the way this drama unfolded in real time was absolutely wild.
Man, I'm like you. I can't do this without you. And it hurts so bad when I do without you. Can't you see the pain in my face? Oh, baby, what I do without you? And I would just be one man, and all I do without you. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing best that I can. I swear I'm just a man, doing the best I can. I'm lying on the ground, desperate on the floor. I'm crying out and now. The tears, they hit the floor.
So, let's break it down. Everything started with a quote that seemed harmless at first, but ended up setting the entire internet on fire. Men never marry the girl they want, they marry the girl that's convenient. And within minutes, people were stitching it directly with Justin and Hailey, dragging Justin as the poster child for marrying out of timing and availability rather than genuine deep connection. It immediately reignited the ongoing narrative that Justin never fully detached from Selena Gomez emotionally, that he rushed into marriage with Hailey during a chaotic chapter of his life, and that his unresolved feelings have been quietly leaking into the marriage ever since. Fans resurfaced old clips, interviews, paparazzi moments, and even body language breakdowns, pointing out how Justin often looks disconnected, bored, irritated, or mentally elsewhere around Hailey, while they say he looked more alive or emotionally expressive during his relationship with Selena. And then, right as the clip went viral,
Justin Bieber stayed home from his wife's early birthday celebration to sing songs on livestream about Selena, allegedly. Let's talk about it. Last night, Hailey Bieber had an early birthday celebration with Rode. However, Justin stayed home to livestream. But listen to the unreleased songs he decided to sing on livestream. Now this is the first part.
My wounds are not to raise, and my cold enough to waste inside. Now I'm stuck up in a relationship.
I personally think this part's the craziest, so.
Why don't I leave? Why do I stay? Why can't I hold you? How do we go on like this? Wanna surfing on a little big screen, get to loving on like we were 18, and I was loving things on a big screen, and we was taking time, but we were big dreams. I was taking it, and it was how it seems.
People are saying he is singing about when he was with Selena, wanting to be with Hailey. I think what is confusing people is the whole, why am I in this relationship? I wish we were 18. If Justin is talking about himself, then he is singing about Selena. The other side of the story is the songs about Hailey and wanting to be with Hailey when he was with Selena, back when he reconnected with Hailey in 2014 at church, and at the time Hailey was 18. I feel like he knew this was going to stir up stuff.
Hailey posted the photos of her early 29th birthday dinner, a gorgeous event in Palm Springs with candles, soft pink lighting, an aesthetic dinner table, her signature elevated minimalist vibe, and a tall pastel cake that she blew out with the softest smile. Everything looked perfect on the surface, but fans instantly noticed the one thing that changed the tone of her entire celebration: Justin was not there. Not in the background, not in a selfie, not in a story repost, nowhere. People checked every angle of every pic, scrolled through all her reposts, and the more they realized he was missing, the more suspicious and dramatic the interpretation became. Fans were confused because this wasn't just a small dinner, this was her last birthday in her 20s, a milestone moment, and she spent it fully glammed up and surrounded by her closest friends, but not her husband. And that's when the internet spiraled. People immediately connected the dots back to old rumors, like the Globe report claiming Hailey had been leaning heavily on her dad during a rough patch in her marriage.
What does the Danish deception lady and Hailey Bieber have in common? They're both with men that are basically scamming them, and they're happily being scammed. And honestly, I'm losing sympathy for them. At this point, I'm feeling like she likes to be shamed. She likes it when Justin Bieber treats her poorly, because when he doesn't come to your birthday party, but then he's live on a live stream singing a new song that is basically him saying that he's stuck in a relationship with you. And other people are thinking that it's about him wanting to be with Selena Gomez, who's at this point happily married. Then also we have videotapes of him with his boys having you in the back seat, and then all of them run out and none of them help you get out of the car. I mean, there's just so many things. Like, you're celebrating your birthday, he's not there, and he's on a live stream. Make it make sense.
Or that Justin had been emotionally unstable after the birth of their son Jack Blues last August, supposedly finding fatherhood intimidating and overwhelming. While many brushed off the tabloid at the time, suddenly none of it felt too unbelievable anymore, especially when fans saw what Justin was doing the same night Hailey was celebrating. Instead of posting a tribute to her, instead of being photographed by her side, instead of even appearing in the room, Justin was reportedly at home, live on Twitch, singing unreleased emotional songs about heartbreak, longing, pain, and feeling stuck. TikTok blew up with clips of him whisper singing, eyes glossy, voice shaky, mumbling lyrics about crying on the floor, being unable to live without someone, wishing he could go back to being 18, and fans swore he even whispered Selena's name at one point. Some of those comments went insanely viral. People put the clips side by side with Hailey smiling at her cake, and the contrast created the perfect storm. Suddenly, it wasn't just a live stream, it was a storyline. Justin skipped Hailey's birthday to sing about his ex. Whether or not that exact timing is confirmed, the optics alone were enough to ignite chaos. People debated fiercely whether the song was about Selena or Hailey. Some pointed out that when Justin was 18, he was with Selena, which made the lyric, "I wish we were 18 again," feel like a direct reference. Others argued that Hailey was 18 when she reconnected with Justin through church in 2014, so maybe it was about longing for the stability he felt forming with her at that time. But no matter what angle people took, the overall consensus was that the song sounded like a cry about a failing relationship, not a celebration of the marriage he's in right now. The comment sections under the live stream reposts turned into battlegrounds. Fans dragged Justin for humiliating Hailey over and over, pointing out patterns they feel have been repeating for years. Moments where he looked annoyed at her, moments where he walked ahead while she trailed behind, moments when he let doors close on her, the infamous car incident where his friends jumped out and left her with no help, and of course, the Vogue cover moment where Justin told Hailey she'd never be on the cover, which fans still believe is one of the most disrespectful things he's ever said to her publicly. People said Hailey is constantly showing up for him emotionally, spiritually, publicly, while Justin rarely seems to reciprocate that same level of devotion. It became a conversation about self-respect versus loyalty, and people were harsh. They called Hailey delusional, desperate, emotionally blind, saying she's choosing humiliation because she wants to keep the relationship more than she wants to keep her dignity. Some creators said Hailey is being scammed emotionally, comparing her to women who stay with men who make them feel unwanted, but they cling anyway. Others said she likes being embarrassed because she never leaves, no matter how many times he disrespects her publicly. And while those statements sound brutal, the truth is they reflect a growing exhaustion people feel watching this lopsided dynamic play out repeatedly. Then came Hailey's actual birthday, the real date, November 22nd. Hailey posted story after story of tributes from her close friends like Kylie Jenner and Lori Harvey. They celebrated her publicly, loudly, lovingly, and yet Justin posted nothing. No Instagram story, no feed post, no quick selfie, not even a simple happy birthday. Fans refreshed his page constantly, waiting for him to acknowledge his wife, but he stayed silent the entire day. And yes, While it's possible they celebrated privately, fans only see what's public, and the public picture is not flattering. It's embarrassing for her, it's disrespectful in their eyes, and it adds fuel to the idea that Justin is emotionally absent from the marriage. People flooded his comments saying things like, he didn't even post her, he wants out, he's still in love with Selena, he needs therapy, not marriage, and a divorce is definitely coming. And honestly, one comment stood out more than anything. He needs to heal alone instead of using women as emotional crutches. That hit hard because it's true. Justin has repeatedly spoken about personal struggles, trauma, emotional instability, mental health issues, and fans believe he rushed into marriage before addressing those deep wounds. Now those wounds seem to be affecting Hailey. The final question hanging over everything is this marriage falling apart in real time? Are the divorce rumors actually legitimate? Is Justin emotionally checked out? Or is all of this just a series of messy misinterpretations amplified by the internet's obsession with their marriage? The truth is, nobody knows except the two of them, but the public has already decided what storyline they believe. So let me know what you guys think about everything down below. Do you think Justin's lyrics were about Selena? Do you think he intentionally skipped Hailey's birthday? Or is all of this deeper than we even understand? And honestly, you guys, the craziest part of all of this is how quickly the internet has turned Justin and Hailey into a public case study for what happens when two people build a marriage under pressure, under a microscope, and under unresolved emotional shadows that never truly go away. Because whether Justin meant for those lyrics to sound like longing, regret, confusion, or emotional burnout, the fact that he chose that exact moment to go live and sing them tells a bigger story than any Instagram caption ever could. It shows timing, intention, impulse, or maybe a complete lack of awareness about how his actions affect the woman he married. And for Hailey, who has built her entire public identity around loyalty, curated peace, brand stability, aesthetics, and holding things together even when the internet attacks her, moments like this hit different because they highlight the one thing she can't control, Justin's heart. And that's why people are so locked in right now. Fans aren't just watching a marriage, they're watching a pattern, a cycle, a silent unraveling that keeps repeating louder each time. So whether this moment becomes the breaking point or just another chapter, only they know. But the world is definitely paying attention.